Okay, so here we're looking to find the volume of a sphere, and the volume of a sphere is given by 4/3 pi r cubed, which is an incredible formula. You don't need to be able to prove where that comes from or how you get it. Again, we can do that using some calculus that we haven't taught you yet. That's a couple of years down the line, at which point you can see that. All you're expected to do just now is you get given that formula on the formula sheet, you're expected to use it to find the volume. Okay, so remember that the radius goes from the right dead centre straight out to the edge of this. So let's try it in some examples then. Find the volume of the following spheres shapes. Given here a radius of 10 centimeters, so my volume 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay. No prizes for that, it's written just above it. I'm going to substitute in my number, so I've got 4/3 times pi times my radius, which here is 10 cubed. So I turn to my calculator and I stick my numbers in. So I've got pi times 10 times 10 times 10 divided by 3 times 4 gives me 4,188.8 cubic centimeters. Okay, so if the question doesn't ask you to round to a certain number, certain way, then you don't have to. You can round them whichever way you want. So we've got one decimal place there as our answer. So next one then, volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Only this time I've got a hemisphere, so I've got half of that. And so I've actually got half of 4/3 times pi times r cubed. So we're going to do exactly what we did last time. We're going to find the volume and then we're going to half it. Okay, depending on your fraction skills, you can possibly reduce your fraction. Just now we're not going to worry about that. How can we just find a way of getting through it? This time as well, it gives me a diameter of 15 millimeters, and I don't want the diameter for my formula. I need the radius, and so I'm going to need to do half of 15, which is 7.5. So I'm going to do half of 4/3 times pi times 7.5 cubed. So on our calculator, we're going to do 7.5 cubed times pi times 4/3, and so we need to find half of 1,767.15. So when we half that, we get a volume of 883.57 cubic millimeters.